Hello, Delaware, and welcome to another edition of Saturday Night Library Trivia. This series was created by Amber and Carrie from the Pal Branch, and I am your host, Mandy, also from the Pal Branch. This week's theme is Harry Potter. Full disclosure, I know nothing about Harry Potter. I want to thank Amber and Carrie for making this awesome trivia, but if I pronounce things wrong, if any part of this is incorrect, it is fully my fault. I know nothing about Harry Potter. Okay, here are the rules. Today there are 3 rounds of trivia. Grab a piece of paper and pen if you want. Feel free to pause this video at any time. There is no time limit. Don't use your phone. Don't look things up. The prize for the winning person or team is that they are definitely smart and everybody knows. This week also, because it's Harry Potter, some of these answers are going to be related to the movies and some are going to be related to the books, but most are the books. Today's theme is Harry Potter. If you want to number your piece of paper, round 1 is easy Harry Potter questions, and these are all going to be quotes, and there are 20 questions. For the quote portion, if you can name the movie or book, give yourself 1 point, and if you can name the person who said it, give yourself a 2nd point. Round 2 is medium Harry Potter, and there are also 20 questions. And round 3 is difficult Harry Potter, and there are 20 questions. Okay, let's get ready. Magic! Round 1, easy Harry Potter. By the way, Harry, happy birthday. You can say that in a very, dangerous way, but it probably wasn't said that way. A, Vernon Dursley. B, Severus Snape. C, Ron Weasley. Question 2. Fear of a name only increases fear of the thing itself. Lucius Malfoy, Hermione Granger, or Hagrid? Question 3. It is our choices, Harry, that show what we truly are, far more than our abilities. Albus Dumbledore, Dobby, or Sirius Black? Dobby. Ugh, sorry, pronunciations. Dobby. Question 4. I liked the DA. I learned loads with you. Is it Ginny Weasley, Neville Longbottom, or Luna Lovejoy? Lovegood. I'm thinking Simpsons. I got the Lovejoy in my head. Question 5. Not many people are aware that the Potters knew you-know-who was after them. Professor McGonagall, Dolores Umbridge, or Cornelius Fudge, who is definitely a character in Willy Wonka. Question 6. Just because you have the emotional range of a teaspoon doesn't mean we all have. Ginny Weasley, Hermione Granger, or Nymphadora Tonks? Question 7. You're less like your father than I thought. Severus Snape, Albus Dumbledore, or Sirius Black? Question 8. Do you get the feeling Hermione's not telling us something? Ron Weasley, Harry Potter, or Ginny Weasley? Question 9. People expect you to have cooler friends than us. Luna Lovegood, Hermione Granger, or Neville Longbottom? Question 10. Harry, swear to me you won't go looking for Black. Professor McGonagall, Remus Lupin, or Arthur Weasley? Question 11. I have gone temporarily deaf and haven't any idea what you said, Harry. Gilderoy Lockhart, Dumbledore, or Hagrid? Question 12. Hearing voices no one else can hear isn't a good sign even in the wizarding world. Weasley, Hermione Granger, or Professor Slughorn, who is also a character, I'm pretty sure, in Willy Wonka. Question 13. It will make Harry Potter breathe underwater, sir. Is it Hagrid, Argus Filch, or Dobby? Dobby. That's a scene from Heck Boy, for anybody who also doesn't know anything about Harry Potter. Dobby. Question 14. Moody, we never use transfiguration as a punishment. Dolores Umbridge, Dumbledore, or Professor McGonagall? Question 15. If you want to know what a man's like, take a good look at how he treats his inferiors, not his equals. Sirius Black, Dumbledore, or Remus Lupin? Question 16. Percy wouldn't recognize a joke if it danced naked in front of him wearing Dobby's tea cozy. Ginny Weasley, Arthur Weasley, or Ron Weasley? It's all in the family. Question 17. What does he think we're doing here? Forming some sort of wizard army? Dumbledore, Harry Potter, or Ron Weasley? Question 18. I've waited a long time for this, Harry, or I've waited a long time for this, Harry. Draco Malfoy, Dudley Dursley, or Tom Riddle? Question 19. Famous Harry Potter can't even go into a bookshop without making the front page. Argus Filch, Draco Malfoy, or Bellatrix Lestrange? And question 20. Help will always be given at Hogwarts to those who ask for it. Professor Slughorn, Snape, or Dumbledore? Okay, round 2, medium Harry Potter. So they're going to get a little bit harder this category. What magical creature pulls the Hogwarts carriage? Two, Dumbledore has a scar that is the perfect map of what? It's not a banana. I just wanted to use that gif. Shout out, by the way, to Nicole's sister, Leslie, who has informed Nicole that I'm too chatty on these. This time there is no hope of that because I don't have anything chatty to say about Harry Potter. I do have a lot to say about Peanut Butter Jelly Time, though, if anybody wants to talk about that. Question 3. What is Bellatrix Lestrange's maiden name? Question 4. What nickname does Gwop give Hermione? Guape? Grop? Guap? I'm going with Gwop. Question 5. What was Voldemort's mother's name? I looked up Mama Mort and it is incorrect. Question 6. What is the antidote that saves Ron Weasley from being poisoned by Slughorn's mead in The Half-Blood Prince? Question 7. What is Rita Skeeter's animagus form? Animagus, yeah, I think I'm right on that one, actually. Question 8. Which ministry department does Arthur Weasley work in? Question 9. What was the name of the goblin who took Harry to his Gringotts vault for the first time? Question 10. Where does Dumbledore keep his memories? Question 11. What country does Charlie Weasley live in? Question 12. What is the address of Sirius Black's family home? Question 13. What kind of broom does Lucius Malfoy buy for the entire Slytherin Quidditch team? Question 14. What are the last 3 words in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows? My guess is no spoilers, brah. Question 15. What is the name of Hagrid's dragon in the Sorcerer's Stone? Question 16. Who does Draco Malfoy take to the Yule Ball in the Goblet of Fire? Question 17. What plant traps the trio on their way to get the Sorcerer's Stone? It looks a lot like the Upside Down from Stranger Things, don't you guys think? Question 18. What does Professor Umbridge make Harry write during his detention in the Order of the Phoenix? Question 19. What does Dumbledore tell Harry he sees in the mirror of Erised? I was told by Amber that it's not what he actually sees, it's what he tells Harry he sees. And question 20. What do Bill and Fleur name their daughter? Okay, round 3, most difficult Harry Potter. These, by the way, are all of Amber's cool Harry Potter tattoos that she has. So I am sorry, Amber, I am not pronouncing this stuff right. You know so much more about Harry Potter than I know, but we'll do our best in round 3. Question 1. What is the vault number that Hagrid took Harry Potter to in the Sorcerer's Stone that was later broken into? Question 2. What type of car is Mr. Weasley's flying car? It is not this car. Clues. Question 3. In The Prisoner of Azkaban, what professor orders a cherry syrup and soda with ice and an umbrella from the 3 broomsticks? Isn't that just a Shirley Temple? Cherry syrup and soda? I guess no umbrella. Question 4. What organization did Hermione start in her 4th year? Question 5. What fruit must you tickle to get into the Hogwarts kitchen? Question 6. In the Hall of Prophecy, there are rows and rows of glowing orbs. Which row contains the prophecy about Harry and Voldemort? Question 7. What Patronus does Luna Lovegood have? Question 8. Who did Hermione take to Slughorn's Christmas party? Question 9. Ginny Weasley bought a pet pygmy puff from her older brother's joke shop. What did she name it? Question 10. What were the 3 words that the 6-year students memorized to apparate? Question 11. Who did Ron turn into when Harry, Ron, and Hermione snuck into the Ministry of Magic? Question 12. What is Fred Weasley's chosen code name on Potterwatch, the secretive radio program set up by the Order of the Phoenix? Question 13. List 4 Defense Against the Dark Arts teachers, and if you can list more, you can get additional points. Question 14. What are the 4 types of Quidditch positions? Question 15. Who is the Hufflepuff's house ghost? And I know that's him. I know it's kind of too easy, but I hadn't heard of him before and I thought he was cool. Question 16. How many staircases are in Hogwarts? I guess 3. I was very wrong. Yeah, clue, it's a bunch. It's a lot. Question 17. Was Fred or George Weasley born first? Question 18. What is the Hogwarts school motto in English? Question 19. What are the 3 types of wizard coins? And question 20. To which Hogwarts house did Moaning Myrtle belong? All right, time for the answers. Round 1, the easiest of the Harry Potter questions, at least in this game. Question 1, Ron Weasley said, "By the way, Harry, happy birthday." So it probably wasn't said in a very, vindictive way. It was like, "Harry Potter, happy birthday, yay!" Round 2, it was Hermione. Question 3, it is Dumbledore, and based on the very little bit I know about him, it sounds like him. Question 4 was Neville Longbottom. Question 5, not many people are aware of the Harry Potters, was Cornelius Fudge. Question 6, emotional range of a teaspoon, is Hermione Granger. Question 7. Sirius Black said, "You're less like your father than I thought." Question 8. Apparently, Hermione is not telling Ron Weasley something. Question 9. Luna Lovegood expected Harry Potter, I think, to have cooler friends. It might not be to Harry Potter. I don't know. Tell me in the comments. I know nothing. Question 10. Harry, swear to me you won't go looking for Black was Arthur Weasley. Question 11. Dumbledore went temporarily deaf. Question 12. Hearing voices isn't a good sign was Ron Weasley. Question 13. Dobby. Breathing underwater. Question 14. Not using transfiguration as a punishment was Professor McGonagall. Numbers 15. If you want to see how people treat their inferiors, not their equals, was Sirius Black. Question 16. The joke about the tea cozy was Ron Weasley. Question 17. Finally, a quote from Harry Potter himself. Question 18. I've waited a long time for this Harry Potter was Tom Riddle. Question 19. The famous Harry Potter was Draco Malfoy. And question 20. Help will always be given to those who ask for it was Dumbledore. Alright, round 2, a little bit harder. The magical creatures in question 1 that pull the Hogwarts carriage are Thestrals. And that's a picture. Oh, on these, if it says the name of the book after it, that's directly taken from the book. So in this case, it's Order of the Phoenix. Dumbledore has a scar of the London Underground on his knee, I think? Which seems like that's pretty detailed for a small piece. A small piece of body part. But there it is. Question 3. Bellatrix Lestrange's maiden name was Black. Question 4. The nickname that Grawp gave to Hermione was Hermie, which makes some sense, and that's from Order of the Phoenix. Question 5. Voldemort's mother's name was Merope Gaunt, or Merope Gaunt. I think it's Merope. The antidote that saved Ron in Half-Blood Prince was Bezor. Rita Skeeter's Animagus was a beetle, and that was from Goblin of Fire. The Ministry department that Arthur Weasley works for is the misuse of Muggle artifacts. Question 9. What is the name of the goblin who took Harry to the Gringotts vault? Was Griphook. Ten. Dumbledore keeps his memories in the Pensieve, and it's at Hogwarts. Question 11. Charlie Weasley lives in Romania. Question 12. The address of the Sirius Black family home is 12 Grimmauld Place. The broom that Lucius Malfoy buys for the entire Slytherin Quidditch team is the Nimbus 2001. That looks from a distance exactly like a Dyson vacuum cleaner. 14. The last three words in the Deathly Hallows is all was well. 15. The name of Hagrid's adorable dragon is Norbert. Look at him. 16. Draco Malfoy takes Pansy to the Yule Ball in the Goblet of Fire. 17. The plant that traps the trio on their way to the Sorcerer's Stone is the Devil's Snare. 18. Harry has to write "I must not tell lies" during his detention in the Order of the Phoenix. 19. Dumbledore tells Harry he sees socks in the mirror, but that is not actually what he saw. And 20. Bill and Fleur name their daughter Victory. Alright, round 3, most difficult of the Harry Potters. The vault number that Hagrid took Harry Potter to in the Sorcerer's Stone was 713. Mr. Weasley's flying car was a Ford Anglia. That's not even a Harry Potter word, that's a real car. Apparently Ford made the Anglia in England for like 20 years, like 50s through the 70s or 80s. Question 3. It is Flitwick's that orders the, basically, Shirley Temple. There are, by the way, all kinds of recipes if you want to make your own version online. There were all kinds of tutorials. It's not like it's that hard of a thing to make, but they were cute. Number 4. Hermione started the Society for the Promotion of Elfish Welfare, but if you put spew, you also get the point. Question 5. You have to tickle a pear to get into the kitchen in the Goblet of Fire. Question 6. In the Hall of Prophecy, there are rows and rows of glowing orbs. Which row contained the prophecy about Harry and Voldemort? It's row 97, and that is from the Order of the Phoenix. Alright, what Patronus does Luna Lovegood have? It's a rabbit. Question 8. Who did Hermione take to Slughorn's Christmas party? Cormac McLaggen. Question 9. Ginny Weasley bought a pet pygmy puff and its name was Arnold. And that's a picture. Question 10. The 3 words that 6-year students had to memorize were destination, determination, and deliberation. Question 11. Who did Ron turn into when Harry, Ron, and Hermione snuck into the Mystery Magic? It was Reginald Cattermole. Question 12. Fred Weasley's chosen codename for Potterwatch was Rapier. Question 13. So these are all of the Defense Against the Dark Arts teachers. So as many of these as you got, give yourself a point for each. Merrythought, Quirrell, Lockhart, Crouch/Moody, Umbridge, Snape, and Caro. So possible 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, possible 7 points if you got all 7. The 4 types of Quidditch positions are Seeker, Chaser, Beater, and Keeper. For that one, you had to get all 4 to get the single point. Question 15. The Hufflepuff's house ghost is the Fat Friar, who seems like just loads of fun. As somebody who never knows nothing about Harry Potter, that's seems like a very fun character. 16. Staircases in Hogwarts, 142. Seems like way too many. Fred was born first of the Weasleys. 18. The Hogwarts school motto in English is never tickle a sleeping dragon. Question 19. The three types of wizard coins are newt, sickle, and galleon. I'm told in the audiobook for Harry Potter, though, it's called canute, so either way. And 20. The Hogwarts house that Moaning Myrtle belonged to was the Ravenclaws. Whew, we made it through, friends. A lot of mispronunciations. I apologize. This was a tough one. How did you do? If you did 0 to 20 like me, you are a muggle. I'm like a sub-muggle. If you got 20 to 40, you saw the movies. You maybe read a couple of the books. And if you got over 40, you aced the newts. You're a Harry Potter fan from day one. Thanks for playing, everybody. Next week, I think I'm going to do a mixed grab bag. So I may grab some of my favorite questions from the trivia that we've done over the years and just do a mix of topics that hopefully have something for everybody. So I'll see you then. Thanks.